Let's learn to work with the basic elements in Market Plan. On the screen, you'll see a canvas where we had started mapping out a funnel, but what we want to do is we actually want to start with a brand new blank funnel. So in Canvas, so let's go ahead and come up here to the corner and we're going to go to a blank plan. So this brings us out to our projects and we're going to go over to this plan. I know it's blank, I just created it a little while ago. When you first open up the canvas, you're going to see a couple different things. Let's start over here. On this side, over on the right hand side, you're going to see these little dots right here. If you click on here, this opens up the Messenger app. This is where we can actually send out messages and do live chats, conversations with the rest of our team, the other users, our clients, etc. Over down here, you're going to see a little icon. It looks like a graph. If you click on there, you'll be able to see, once your funnel is live, you'll actually be able to see your budget, your expenses, your revenue, everything coming in live. Now, over here on the left, this is what we want to concentrate on right now in this video. You're going to see these different menus where you've got a pages, traffic conversions. So let's go ahead and click on these. When you open up the pages, this is going to open up a slide out that will have a bunch of different modules for pages for your funnel. And this has about every type of page that you could possibly think or want to help map out your funnel for you. Over here in the traffic conversions, these modules, you're going to see our visitors, leads, sales, members, and goals. Over here in the campaign apps, you'll see the ad set, the social plan, keyword planner, blog planner, email sequence. And under more tools, you'll see the Kanban, notes, stickies, and a task. So let's go ahead and create a very simple opt-in funnel. So what we want to do is we want the opt-in page and we're going to want a thank you page. Let's find that, scroll down, simply just click on it and drag it out. And actually let's bring this over here a little bit. We can also come up here and we can use these options up here to zoom in and zoom out. Now, we also want to do traffic, so let's go ahead and add an ad, some social media. We're going to want an email sequence, and we're going to want a chat. We can close that out. So each element actually has different options built within it, specifically for that element. Inside the ad set, let's start with this. What you're going to find is we can actually have three different types of ads in here. We can have an image ad, text or post ads, a video ad. Now, in each one of these, we can actually add links. We can actually see the images live. But for this, what we want to do is we just want to make this a Facebook ad for this specific video. To do that, all we need to do is come up here to this arrow, and this will open up. Go ahead and click on that, and that will open up a drop-down menu. And you'll see the different social media platforms that we can add. If you do not see your social media platform, you can always come in here and click on here, enter the name, and you can find an icon for it. But we're going to do Facebook, and we're just going to call this Facebook ad. Over here on the right hand side, you'll see this little text right here that says enter ad set goal. So here your team would define what it is exactly that your goal is. And what we're going to do is we're just going to say it's a retarget. And we're going to click done. And for social, we'll open this one up. Now you see it's going to be a little bit different. In this specific element, we can actually add multiple social media accounts, and we can have them all within one specific module. So if this was a specific company, for example, a specific client, so let's go ahead and just put client A. Now you can actually add the exact URL right in here by clicking on this cogwheel, and you can change the icons if you want, but you would just enter the URL of the page in here and you would click done. And what is the goal of this? So let's go ahead and just put a viral giveaway. And on every element, you're going to see this little communication area. And this is where we can actually come in and collaborate with the team on each specific element. So for example, we can create a checklist. So let's say we want to say, make sure all is ready for part of the checklist. Up here, it will actually tell us what percentage is completed out of this checklist. You can assign this to different members. You could mark as complete. And if we mark as done, you'll see this 100%. That simply means where we are with the checklist. Now, for the comments, we can leave messages for other team members on what exactly we want them to do. Looks good. Add more accounts. Whatever we want in there. So let's go ahead and close that out. Now the chat is very unique by itself, as they all are. And here you can actually can create a whole entire chat flow from within the system. So let's go ahead, add a condition, add an action, and we're going to add a message. So we can have a welcome message, and then we have the condition, the action, and an opt-in. Again, in our message center over here, we would be able to create the checklist we want and the comments that we want down here to collaborate. And for the purpose of this message, well, we want to do an opt-in. And let's go ahead and say this is the chatbot. And let's click, well, let's go over here to checklist. Let's say create chat flow, comments, need by Tuesday. Now, let's piece this together. The system itself is very smart. It will actually be able to tell which elements work together, which elements do not work together. So, for example, if we connect the chatbot to the opt-in, you'll see this visitors element module appeared out of nowhere. Now, if I take this Facebook ads and I try to directly link it to the opt-in, watch what happens. It's going to go straight to the visitors because the system knows with this page, the opt-in is going to have the visitors first. And from the opt-in to the thank you page, they're going to turn into leads. Same thing with the thank you page and the email. For example, if we go to connect this email sequence to the thank you page, you see that it took over here from the leads. Let's go ahead and connect this. The email sequence, we open this up, kind of like the chat. We'll actually be able to set conditions and actions depending on what we want. So here, since it's thank you, we're just going to say thank you. And you can have if condition, so if open, then what are we going to do? We're going to send out another one in 3 days. We're going to send another email in an hour. That's completely up to you. The sequence name, we're just going to say thank you opt-in. What's the purpose of the campaign? We're just going to say it's lead gen just for this. Again, the checklist. Make sure complete. And for our comments, need by Wednesday. And you also see the other links in here and edit it. So you can actually create the entire email in here. So let's go ahead and get out of here. And what we've done is we've successfully created a very simple funnel for opt-in. And from here, we'll be able to add more pages and add on to this. And we can actually switch this live at a later date. And we'll be able to see live stats as they come in through the system. And you can actually start plugging in where the holes are at. You'll actually be able to see where your money is going. So you can stop that and be able to visualize everything, put it all together, and do it as a team and faster than you were able to do before, simply by using Market Plan the way it was designed. Thanks, guys. Bye.